All children except one grow up. They soon know that they will grow up. And the way Wendy knew was this. One day, when she was 2 years old, she was sitting in a garden, and she plucked another flower and ran with it to her mother, and she said,
"Oh, how wish you'd remain with this forever."
This was all that passed between them on the subject. But henceforth, Wendy knew that she must grow up. You always know after you are two. Two is the beginning of the end.
I won't go to bed. I won't. Nana, it isn't even 6 o'clock yet. I tell you, I won't be bathed. I won't.
A little less noise there.
Oh, John, you sound just like Father.
I am happy to inform you, Mrs. Darling, that you are now the mother of a new child.
Oh, a happy day. I shall call her Wendy.
I am even happier to inform you, Mrs. Darling, that you are now the mother of a male child as well.
Sweet little John. Oh, wait, I be born also?
No! We do not want any more.
Nobody wants me. I do. I still want a third child. Oh, boy or girl? Boy. Why? What is the matter, Father dear?
Matter. This tie, it will not tie, not round my neck, but round the bedpost. Oh yes, 20 times have I made it up round the bedpost, but round my neck, no. Oh dear, no, begs to be excused.
No, George.
I warn you of this, mother, that unless this tie is around my neck, then we don't go out to dinner tonight, and if I don't go out to dinner tonight, I never go to the office again, and if I never go to the office again, you and I starve, and our children will be flung out onto the streets. Thank you, love. Now, where's my littlest boy? Oh, dash it all, Nanny, you've covered my trousers with hairs.
I'm sure she will need you, Father.
And not only are these trousers new, but they're the first I've ever had with braid on them.
Hold still.
Sometimes I think it was a mistake having a dog for a nurse.
George, he was a treasure.
No doubt, but at times I have an uneasy feeling she looks upon the children as puppies.
I feel sure she knows they have souls.
I wonder.
George, dear, never mind that. I've been wanting to show you something peculiar. I believe that while they sleep, our children have been receiving an uninvited visit.
What nonsense you talk, Precious. No one can come into the house without knocking.
Don't become so peculiar.
My love, it's 3 floors up.
George, dear, I know. But last week, Nana had just returned from her evening out and sprang on a steaming toy and simply left through the window. Nana closed it quickly, too late to shut it, but his shadow had no time to get out. Slammed on the window and snapped it off.
Let's have a look then.
You may be sure that I examined it quite carefully, but it is the ordinary.
It is nobody I know, but it does look like a scoundrel.
I don't want any medicine, Nana!
Oh, be a man, Michael!
Whoa! Let me fetch your chocolate.
Mother, don't pamper him. Michael, when I was your age, I took medicine without a murmur. I said, thank you, kind parents, for giving me bottles to make me well.
That medicine you sometimes take, Father, is much nastier, isn't it?
Ever so much nastier. Now take it as an example to you now, Michael, if I hadn't lost the bottle.
I know it is, Father. I'll bring it.
John, it's most greasy stuff. It's that nasty, sticky, sweet kind.
It will soon be over, Father.
Hey, please, put it in.
You've been wonderfully quick. Michael first.
Father first!
I shall be sick, you know.
Come on, Father.
That is not the point. The point is that there is more in my glass than in Michael's spoon. It isn't fair. I'd say it on my last breath. It isn't fair.
Father, I'm waiting.
It's all very well to say you're waiting. So am I waiting.
Father's a cowardly custard.
So are you a cowardly custard?
I'm not frightened.
Well, neither am I frightened.
Well then.
Well, then you take it.
Why not both take it at the same time?
Certainly. Are you ready, Michael?
1, 2, 3.
Not there!
Warren.
Oh, Father.
What do you mean by oh, father? Stop that road, Michael. I meant to take mine, but I missed it. Look here, Albie. I just thought of a splendid joke. I shall pour my medicine into Nana's bowl, and she will drink it, thinking it is milk. What fun! Nana, good dog. I poured some milk in your bowl for you, Nana.
Oh, George, it's medicine.
joke. Much good me wearing myself to the bone trying to be funny in this house. That's right, coddle her. Nobody coddles me. Oh dear no. I'm only the breadwinner. Why should I be coddled? Why?
George, not so loud. The servants will hear you.
Let them. Bring in the whole world, but I refuse to allow that dog to lord in my nursery for an hour longer.
Father, no!
In vain. The proper place for you is the yard, and there you'll be tied up this instant.
George, remember what I told you about that boy.
My mind is made up. There can only be one master in this house.
Nana's unhappy. Listen to her bark.
Because he's chaining her up in the yard.
That's not Nana's unhappy bark. That's her bark when she smells danger.
Are you sure, Wendy?
Oh, yes.
Oh, how I wish I was able to that party tonight.
Did anything harm us, Mother, after the night lights over?
Nothing, precious. There are eyes of other teenagers.
Oh, Mother, I'm glad. Tinkerbell! Tink, where are you? Oh, do come out of that jug and tell me, do you know where they put my shadows? In the big box? Boy, why are you crying? What's your name? Wendy Moira Angela Darling. What's your name?
Peter Pan.
Is that all?
Yes.
So sorry.
It doesn't matter.
Where do you live?
Second to the right and then straight on till morning.
What a funny address.
No, it isn't.
Is that the complete one on the letters?
Don't get any letters.
But your mother gets letters.
Don't have a mother.
Oh, Peter, no wonder you were crying.
I wasn't crying about mothers. I was crying because I can't get my shadow to stick on. Besides, I wasn't crying.
It has come off?
Yes.
How awful. Did you try to stick it on with soap?
Why shouldn't it?
How exactly like a boy. This must be sewn on.
What's sewn?
You're dreadfully ignorant.
No, I'm not.
I shall sew it on for you, my little man. Though I dare say it will hurt a little.
Oh, I shan't cry. Oh, how clever I am! Oh, the cleverness of me!
You conceited little boy. Of course I did nothing.
You did a little.
A little? I'm of no use, but I can at least withdraw.
Wendy, don't withdraw. I can't help growing, Wendy, when I'm pleased with myself. Wendy, one girl's more use than 20 boys.
Do you really think so, Peter?
Yes, I do.
Well, I think it is perfectly sweet of you, and I'll get up again. I shall give you a kiss if you like. Surely you know what a kiss is.
I shall know when you give it to me. Now, shall I give you a kiss?
If you wish to. Oh! I shall wear your kiss on this chain around my neck. How old are you?
I don't know, but I am quite young. Wendy, I ran away the day I was born. It was because I heard father and mother talking about what I was to be when I became a man. I don't ever want to grow up. I want to always be a little boy and to have fun. So I ran away to Kensington Gardens, lived a long, long time among the fairies.
Peter, tell me everything about the fairies.
You see, Wendy, when the first baby laughed for the first time, its laugh broke into 1,000 pieces, and they all went skipping about. And that was the beginning of fairies. And so, there ought to be one fairy for every boy and girl.
Ought to be, isn't there?
No. You see, children know such a lot now, they soon don't believe in fairies. And every time a child says, I don't believe in fairies, there's a fairy somewhere that falls down
too? Tink! Peter, you don't mean to tell me that there is a fairy in this very room?
She was here just now. You don't hear her, do you?
The only sound I hear is like a tinkle of bells.
That's Tink. That's the fairy language.
Oh,
I think I hear her too. One day I do believe I saw her up in the drawer. Shouldn't say such things, Tink. Of course I'm very sorry. But how could I know you were in the drawer?
oh, Peter, she won't they stand still? Let me see her.
Tink, this lady says she wishes you were her fairy.
What does she say, Peter?
She's not very nice. She says you are a great ugly girl and that she's my fairy. You know, Tink, you can't be my fairy because I am a gentleman and you are a lady. She's quite the common fairy. Her name is Tinkerbell because she mends the pots and kettles.
If you don't live in Kensington Gardens,
Sometimes I do still,
but where do you live? Mostly now.
with the Lost Boys.
Who are they?
They're the children that fall out of their perambularies when the nurse is looking the other way. They're not claimed within 7 days. They're sent far away to the Neverland to defray expenses. I'm captain.
What fun it must be.
Yes, but we are rather lonely. You see, we lack female companionship.
Are none of the others girls?
Oh no, girls you know are much too clever to fall out of their crowns.
I think it is perfectly lovely the way you talk about us girls. John despises us. How bored for a first meeting, Peter. You're not the captain in my house. But I know you like too sweet, so you may give me a kiss.
I thought you would want that.
Oh dear, I don't mean a kiss, I mean a thimble.
What's that?
It's like this.
Funny. Now shall I give you a kiss?
If you wish to. It was almost exactly as if someone were pulling my hair.
That must have been Tink. I never knew her to be so naughty before. She says she will do that to you, Wendy, every time I try to give you a kiss.
But why?
Why, Tink?
Peter, did you come to the nursery window just to see me?
Oh no, just to listen to stories.
I see.
Oh, Wendy, your mother was telling me such a lovely story
Which one was it?
about the prince who couldn't find the lady who wore her glass slipper.
Peter, that was Cinderella. Found her, they lived happily ever after.
Where are you going? Tell the other boys.
Oh, don't go, Peter. I know such lots of stories. All the stories I can tell the boys. Let me go.
Wendy, do come with me and tell the other boys.
Oh dear, I can't. Think of money. Besides, I can't fly.
I'll teach you.
Oh, how lovely to fly.
I'll teach you how to jump on the wind's back and then away we go.
Ooh.
Oh, Wendy, when you were sleeping in your silly little bed, you might be flying about with me saying funny things to the stars. Wendy, there are mermaids. Mermaids.
With tails?
Such long tails. Oh, Wendy, how we should all respect you. And you could tuck us in at night. None of us have ever been tucked in at night.
Oh.
You could darn our clothes and make pockets for us. None of us have any pockets.
Of course, it's awfully fascinating. Peter, do you think you teach John and Michael how to fly too?
If you like.
Wake up! Peter Pan, come, please teach us to fly!
Then I shall get up. Hello, I am up. Out with the light! Hi, quick!
Very useless, Mrs. Root. They're perfectly safe, aren't they? Everyone but little angel sound asleep in bed. Listen to the gentle breathing. No, more than that. I swear, if you bark again, I shall go straight to the party and drive Master and Mrs. home. And then when they get home, oh, won't Master with you just?
It's all right. Yeah. I say, Peter, can you really fly?
How sweet.
Yes, I'm sweet. Oh, I'm sweet.
You're so nippy at it. Can't you do it slowly once? I've got it, Wendy!
You must also have Now just put your shoulders this way
What's happening?
How ripping!
Look at me! Look at me!
I say, shouldn't we all go out?
How long would it take me to do 1 billion miles? Surely it's safer here in the nursery. Mermaids, Wendy! And there are pirates!
Pirates? Let us go at once.
It was just at this moment that Mr. and Mrs. Darling hurried back with Nana. They ran into the middle of the street to look out of the nursery window. The room was ablaze with light, and they could see in the shadow on the curtain 3 little fingers circling round and round, not on the floor, but in the air.
Not 3 figures, 4.
In a tremble, they opened the street door. Mr. Darling would have rushed upstairs, but Mrs. Darling signed him to go softly. She even tried to make her heart go softly. Will they reach the nursery in time? If so, how delightful for them. We shall all breathe a sigh of relief. There will be no story. The little stars were watching them this evening. Stars so fond of fun that they were on Peter's side tonight, and anxious to get the grown-ups out of the way. Together they blew the window open, and Peter knew.
There's not a moment to lose. Come away.
With that, Peter bounded through the window and soared out into the night, followed by John, Michael, and Wendy. Mr. and Mrs. Darling rushed into the nursery too late. The birds were flown.